Welcome back. So this is where we left off. We aligned all of our sound effects. We have our music and our videos. And basically we're ready to move on to the next step. So the next step is to match each of these audios to the room that the video is in. We learned two ways on how to do this. One is to use the Essential Sound panel and the other one is to use Surround Reverb. Now the easiest method is the Essential Sound panel, and that way I don't have to figure out the effects I need when I'm looking for a certain type of reverb. So let's head over to the audio workspace, and here is the Essential Sound panel. So we edited the music we have from the radio. The next one is the keyboard sound. This is what it sounds like. Now, before moving on to choosing the style and the preset, I want to work with the loudness of all of these sound effects. Because all of our audios are sound effects, I can just tag them all at the same time and have Premiere Pro adjust the loudness for me. Click and drag all of these sound effects. And this right here is a music. It was the club music background. So make sure you do not choose the music. I think I'll just make it violet and match it with the other music. Once I have dragged all of my sound effects, let's tag them with sound effects and give them a loudness auto match. So just click on loudness, hit auto match. And now everything has been matched. I'm going to mute the music so we can see how they are. I'm going to analyze one of these so we can see it before and after. Solo this track. This is without the loudness. This is with the auto match. Let's start with the keyboard, and we're going to choose a preset in a room. I'm going to assume it's a large room because offices are quite big. Solo this track. So the reverb is a bit much. Let's reduce that to like room reverb. Let's change reverb to light. Reduce the amount. If you want to loop a section over and over, just hit I at the start, then O at the end. Then go to this icon and enable loop. So we get to hear this particular audio over and over. All right, that's pretty good. Let's hear it with the music. So I get that little keyboard hit right at the back. If it's too much, you can just go back on your music, then adjust the different sliders. And once you're done with this selection, you can just get rid of it by holding down Option and X or Alt X. Just be sure that you are selecting the timeline. Option X. And now that selection is gone. Now let's take a look at our next sound effect. Again, we're going to hit X, match it to the duration of the sound effect, solo this track. Let's see what it is first. So this is the office audio. And I want to choose like make distant. So it's like the people in the back talking. Alright, unsolo that track. And now we can listen to it with the keyboard, the music, and see how it is. Now for the telephone, we have this audio that has like little breaks. So you want to just cut this off. And since it's a repeated audio, you can just get rid of the rest and just work with one. I'm going to have the telephone ring before we move into the office. So it's like a sneak peek of the office. So that's good. I'm going to solo this track. Then work with the pitch of the telephone. Let's go to Effect Controls, Edit, lower the pitch. Let's isolate this audio track and go to Essential Sounds. So I think for this one, I might make it like a dialogue instead from outside a building. We have the auto match and we have the preset for EQ. Option X. And when I play it back with all the other audios, I can see that it's not loud enough. Increase the clarity. And the volume of the audio. Now for this audio where we're kind of getting background office noise, I want to change the volume over time because here it's in the back, but in our next scene it's pretty close. So the video gets cut here. Go to Effect Controls, make a keyframe for level under volume and just another one at the beginning. Then we can make one around here and kind of increase the volume. We're done with the office scene. Now let's move to the party scene. Let's start with this music. Let's tag it as music, preset, balanced background music. Let's try matching it. Make distant. Light reverb. Let's reduce the volume. All right. The music is a little short. We need it to last this long, but it finishes right here. Change the duration to like 75. You can come back here and maintain the pitch. And I wanted to cut here, so grab both of these audios. And right on this cut, we're going to hold down Command K, Control K on Windows, get rid of the extra bits. Alright, I believe we have some stuff underneath. Gonna try dialogue for this from outside a building. Gonna have the audio begin here. Get rid of the first bit. And it's kind of like made for this second video. Alright, and for this one, we want to cut it right here. Then we have this other audio. I'm going to keep this for the first clip. Cut it right here. Let's get rid of the excess and choose the from outside preset. Pretty good. And finally, we have this, I think, hooray sound. Gonna put one here. Hold down Option or Alt to duplicate it for another spot. Grab both of them. Gonna choose dialogue. Set your in and out points so we can work on it. All right, for the second one, I'm gonna change the pitch. This way it sounds a little different. All right, so there's my woo sound, and we're pretty much done with the party audio. I'm just gonna hit Command H on this audio since the ending is not faded. Command H. And the rest is okay since it will be covered with the transition audio. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to mute the rest of the audios for now. So everything just stops, and then we get the other set of audio. I just hit Command H on this audio. Alright, so now that I have the base work of my first and second scene actually, I can go ahead and move on to the next one. We're going to continue this in the next lesson. If you want to work with the duration, the volume, or just anything else for the first half of this video, you got to do it now so that when we move forward, we do it without worrying about the previous scenes. See you guys in the next lesson.